Hi, this is Donna Brown with Virginia Cook and Associates, the voice of the desert, doing a little video about what renovations make your home sell the fastest. There's still a seller's market out there. We are getting more inventory, so the competition's getting a little bit more tight. So let's talk about things that make your house sell faster. So the first thing you're going to want to do is see how your competition is. So you're looking for houses that are around the same neighborhood, around the same square footage, around the same price, those kind of things, and see how their house is. Then you try to make your house just a little tiny bit nicer. That means how do you make your house stand out? Second thing to do is make sure it's really super duper clean. I mean, like, oh my gosh, that house is so clean, I can't believe it kind of clean. Because it really makes a big difference, especially here in the summer, in the desert, when it's hot and stuffy, when people shut the air conditioners down. Don't do that. You want to separate your house from the others. Keep a lot of nice cold water in your house so that when the buyers come, you can put a little sticky note on the door. Just, hey, come on in and have some fresh cold water. It's hot outside. There's no getting around it. But the longer they stay in your house, the more likely they are to purchase it. The big ticket items that make a big difference is your kitchens and bathrooms, but they're the most expensive. We're talking about $15,000 to $30,000, maybe even more, depending on how upgraded you make it. And sometimes you're only going to get about 60% of your investment back. On the other hand, it could make 100% difference about whether it would sell or not. But those two changes make a big difference, but they're really expensive, and you don't get, at least not normally, dollar for dollar on those. Some easier ones are fresh paint. Not that expensive, and if you can't afford to paint the whole house, just paint the area when they walk in, or maybe just the front of the house if the house needs a fresh coat of paint. You change the lights on each side of the garage, makes a huge difference. Or the light by your front door, especially if there's ones already there. We're not talking about rewiring the house. It's really easy to replace those, and it's not expensive. Make sure your house smells nice. Put nice soft towels in the bathrooms. You could do other things like new handles, new towel racks, things like that. Another little tidbit is about your landscaping. Now that is something that you can get 100% return on, maybe even a little bit more, because your curb appeal is really, really important. So if you put a little bit extra grass or a little bit of extra rock, or take out some dead plants and put some new ones in, maybe you have some grass growing between your cement in your walkway, and because you've put Roundup on there to kill the weeds. Now it's time to pull them, because nobody wants to look at dead weeds walking up to your house. Your buyer's going to decide if they like the house in the first few seconds they're in the house. And after that, they'll be talking themselves into it or talking themselves out of there. And they're not going to look at as many houses in the summer as they might have looked at them in the winter. Make sure your house has a good feeling, because it's not fun to look at houses when it's really hot outside, especially since about half of those are going to be really hot inside. They're going to smell bad. They're going to be dirty. So make your house really stand out, fresh, clean, cool-ish at least. Houses really do sell in the summer. In fact, statistically, they even sell even a little better than in the winter. Your competition's is less. This is your time to shine. So don't waste it on having a hot, dirty house, okay? Thanks again. This is Donna Brown with Virginia Cook and Associates, the voice of the desert, bringing value home to you. Bye for now.